Hi and welcome. If you want to improve your creativity and you're making something by hands, or you're drawing, or you're painting, or you're crafting something, definitely you need to learn first. But how to find the platform that will suit to your purposes, and how to find the platform that will not eat all your budget for your fun. That's a big question, and we spent a lot of time to get answers to this question. Time, money, and efforts from us, attention from you. Let's talk about Creative Bug.
Hello, today I will speak about Creative Bug. Creative Bug feels like Pinterest come to life. Short, bite-sized, snackable tutorials, curated and quick. This makes it feel fun, friendly and light. Most of the creative online learning platforms I'm reviewing in this series have the same features: video players, shared student projects, downloadables, etc. So it's worth it to focus on what makes them different. For Creative Bug, I think the biggest defining feature is actually the pricing and payment model. That payment model even affects their catalog, how people use the service, and it affects the relative size of the courses. There's a sort of false economy with online learning. People may tend to think, hey, this course is long, great value, but within our attention economy in full effect, oldie but goodie Wired 1997, we have limited time to devote to anything, much less online learning. From my experience making screencasts, it takes much less time to make a 20-minute screencast than a 5-minute screencast. That compactness requires careful scripting and editing. Less really is more. Online learning is moving to shorter formats and personalized environments. In fact, I think for Creative Bug, moving to personalization would make a big impact on their experience. But I'm getting ahead of myself. What's in the Creative Bug box? The Creative Bug platform includes video player, note-taking and bookmarking capability, downloadable PDFs. Interactivity includes students' projects. Tips to get the most out of Creative Bug: sign up to the free trial, share projects and interact with others. Creative Bug special sauce: the Creative Bug pricing model. I think that pricing model is generous and attractive, and it's hopefully going to pay off for Creative Bug in a large user base. Currently, their pricing is $4.95. Apparently, a few years ago it was $9.95. Creative Bug is least expensive outlay in comparison to other platforms I'm reviewing. They also give you 1 credit per month, which allows you to save a course you really like. So even when you no longer subscribe, you will still have access. This seems to me the most generous of all the platforms. Free to try. I signed up for the free Creative Bug subscription to review a few classes. It's one of the only learning platforms I am reviewing in this series that gives you full access during a trial period. Free! For real! Credit card required, but still that displays a lot of trust in their viewers and model. Because they are enticing subscribers to stay, there is a drive on their part to continue to publish new courses and tempt subscribers with the upcoming catalog. They are not bound to try and get higher price tags on their courses. They can fill a special niche with shorter courses. This means the environment seems ever-changing and evolving. The current course offerings at Creative Bug are in the following categories: art and design, sewing, quilting, paper crafts, knitting, crochet, food and home, jewelry, holiday and party, kids craft. There are a few oddball classes: cake decorating, canning, leatherwork, that don't really fit into these molds, but for the most part, it sticks to those. That may be a pro or a con to you depending on what you want to get out of a crafty subscription. If you're looking for cooking, photography, etc., this is not a place for you. I like the focus on a few core crafts rather than trying to be something for everyone. Lots of the classes are led by people you might know or recognize in their industry, like Cafe Facet and Brandon Mulby, Jenny Doe, Marley Bird, Sonia Phillips for 100 Acts of Sewing, Stephanie Fleming from The Happy Planner, and many, many more. I also like that there are so many creative challenges that help you to learn new skills or form a creative habit. They even have Camp Creative Bug for kids who need something fun to do this summer. Once you subscribe, each month you are a member, you earn a credit, which allows you to keep classes in your library. Once classes are in your library, they are yours to keep forever, even if you cancel your subscription. The only potential negative for me is that some of the classes don't feel as in-depth as those you might have gotten in the early days of Craftsy. But this isn't really trying to be that. It's much more about individual projects that build skills rather than learning a whole genre. I wanted to share just a handful from the various departments to give you an idea of the range of classes available. Circus Craft. Get to Know Your Machine by Natalie Mellon. Astro Origami by Faith Hell. I'm doing this one with the girl. Landscape Embroidery by Lauren of Lark Rising Embroidery. Sew the Seabright Swimsuit with Chelsea from Friday Pots & Company. Personal Map Making, a daily mixed media practice with eBoned. How to Mend Clothing with Cal Patch, a review on this one is likely soon. How to Knit Fast with Carla Scott. Working with Collage by Daniel Kriza. Patchwork Improve, Exploring Angels by Sherry Linwood. I took one of her classes and they are lots of fun. Foundational Figure Drawing, Hats by David Tenorio. And that's only to name a few of the more than 1,000 classes. Every time I visit, I find a handful of more I want to take. I like that they really emphasize community by giving behind-the-scenes looks at their instructors, letting you upload finished projects, and they have 33 classes dedicated to starting a daily art practice. Creative Bug also has an area where you can store your completed classes, classes you want to take, and classes you are in the middle of. Everyone gets a public profile where you can list your social media links and choose to show or hide classes you have completed and those you may be wanting to take next. You can't really interact on the platform so much with other people, but you can click through and view someone's profile to see what they're all about and follow them on social media if you like. You can also leave comments and respond to comments on each of the class pages.